What is up, guys? This is Logan, also known as LRXC on Pokemon Showdown, and today we have Boat and Waylaid here, the two people that played in the finals of the 1v1 Premier League, the third tiebreaker match. And I thought it would be cool to have them both on to kind of like talk about what they were thinking, like their teams, and just kind of like get an inside look at what like two top 1v1 players were thinking in a pretty big match and a very intense one. So we're just gonna freestyle it and we'll just see what they have to say. So take it away. Or first, tell everyone which one is Boat and which one is Waylaid.
I'm Boat.
I'm Waylaid.
Alrighty.
That was hard.
You want to take the beginning for this one, Boat?
Okay, sure. So on preview, I'm uncertain about the Incineroar set, but I'm pretty confident that that's banned Crustle and either banned Mimikyu or Charm Mimikyu. I knew Waylaid was going to bring Charm to the set because he was bitching about it like the entire couple days before our set. So
like how good it is?
Yeah, he was just complaining about Mimikyu and Charm in particular. So I was expecting some Charm Mimikyu, but I thought Band made a bit more sense on this team. Excadrill is obviously like a really threatening click for me because it beats Mimikyu, it beats Crustle depending on set. Like if I'm Steel Beam or I'm Life Orb or Band, basically anything but Scarf.
Hold up, Excadrill runs Steel Beam sometimes?
Yeah, Life Orb, Steel Beam, KO's Avalugg.
Oh snap.
And then I don't know what his Incineroar set but obviously Excadrill could threaten it. Because of that, I thought it was really unlikely that he'd go Mimikyu, and I'm actually like an ultra defensive Primarina calced for banned Crustle, which I thought he was.
Ooh.
So it beats Incin, it beats Crustle, so I went with that.
So from my perspective, right, Excadrill is terrifying me. I look at the preview and I'm like, wow, I just lose to banned Excadrill. I'm bulky Incin, but my team is double banned Life Orb, so Mimikyu's banned, Crustle's banned, and Incineroar's Life Orb.
Interesting.
So like super hyper offense, definitely no stall this time around, and an offensive Pokemon like Band or Life Orb Excadrill just like terrified me, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't really know if Incineroar would eat, but I think it was a roll for Band, and so I kind of prayed that he was going Drill. My Mimikyu beat Primarina, but I didn't know that he was ultra defensive, so I assumed that he thought my Band Crustle and my Mimikyu beat Primarina and he wouldn't want to go it. So
Got it.
Yeah. I was Scarf Excadrill, so that really turned me off the idea of going it because it loses to both Incin and Crustle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why wasn't Darmanitan in your thought process? Did he just do nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Life Orb Taunt, so I beat some forms of Mimikyu, but I don't think I beat either Charm or Band.
Yeah.
Obviously loses to Crustle, and I can't really touch Incin. I have Rock Slide, but
Interesting.
like it runs like weakness policy sometimes.
Yeah.
It'll be faster after a flame charge. So
Funnily enough,
it drops down the table.
I was mono attack Flare Blitz. So
Like Flare Blitz was your own. Oh my god.
So I don't think
Really?
I actually beat Darmanitan.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
my
were
set
your other
was
four
That's
moves
funny.
then?
Wait,
Or
you're
did you-
banned, right? You're banned on Crustle, so Dark might have actually 3-0'd you. That's really funny.
Wait a
Shouldn't
second.
Crustle just win with like EQ?
I have Willow.
Oh, I was X Scissor anyway.
Wait a second. So what
Um,
were the three moves on Incineroar then? Bulk up,
Bulk up, Will-O-Wisp, and Taunt.
Will-O-Wisp, Incineroar. Interesting.
This was
Flame Charge.
This was a really good Crustle answer. I thought that I would beta Crustle with this. And I
Why'd you bring this against me? I've literally never used Crustle prior to this match.
All right, that's a good point.
And that's why you
but I
bring
was
Crustle.
like, yeah, like last time I prepped super hard for Gudra, and then you brought Gudra like one time.
I'm not Gudra a lot.
Well, I kind of assumed that you'd be bringing Gudra, so I thought like running something that that beat not Goodra would be good. I don't really know. I didn't think about it too much.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the
epic
replay and let's see what happens. Go Waylaid, dude. This chat. Oh, don't tread on me. Explain this.
All right, so this is.
We should explain the nicknames.
Yeah, we definitely should. Oh, there's Flare Blitz under the Primarina.
Does so much damage. I also had Aqua Jet on Prim, so that's obviously why I was going good for Crustle here.
Yeah.
So don't tread on me. It's like the libertarian slogan. I'm not libertarian, but
you think Incineroar?
It's like that old flag with the snake, right?
Okay, so yeah, I was building with Nale for this series, right? Or this team was built with Nale, and I was telling her, I was like, oh, I think Incineroar is a good pick, because I like it a lot. And then I felt like she inspired the instant, so I named it "Don't Tread on Me" because that's an inside joke that we have.
Got it.
I nicknamed the Primarina Hair Loopies because Avatar Katara has hair loopies and Primarina has hair loopies.
Funnily enough, in the series before during finals, I named all of my Pokemon on the team after Avatar characters.
We're watching Avatar together right now. It's really fun.
That's cool.
Okay, let's go to game 2.
Yeah, let's go to game 2.
Oh god, game 2.
I love this game.
Dude, I see 2 Sylveons, and then it looked like it was like the bodyguards next to each Sylveon.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, this team was crackhead by me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, let's see.
I guess I'll go first. Okay, so on preview, I'm expecting. I'm actually very confident that this is Babiri Sylveon. Because he brought it last time and he's been hyping it up.
So good.
I feel validated that I was right. And I was expecting just standard lax choice band. And then I was unsure about the Haxorus set. I thought that his team looked really slow, so I was expecting I had Scarf in my mind, but I thought that Band or Laser Focus were both possible. It was kind of unclear.
Why wouldn't the Snorlax be stalled?
If this was anybody but Waylaid, I would have been very confident it was Scarf, but I know Waylaid loves SD Haxorus, so...
Yeah, they don't SD Haxorus.
Either way, I have Lumberry for Sylveon on my Crustle, and my Crustle's bulked for Haxorus, so I just 3-0 with Crustle here.
So, is Lumberry Crustle a common thing, or was that like a new tech?
It's like Crustle's cool because it can run like a shit ton of different items. It runs like Band, Stone, Lumberry, Mental Herb. It runs a lot of different stuff, and Lum is just one of the options. It's one of the fewer used options, though.
I was all hyped up. I was like, "Holy crap, dude!"
This was definitely like a very intentional thing. I knew he'd be bringing Babiri Sylveon, and I knew that he would be expecting any Crustles of mine to be banned. And Babiri Sylv lures Crustle, so I would lure the lure.
Lumberry, it got a lot of use like early SS, but like at this point in time, I hadn't seen it used in like several weeks. I always saw Mental Herb or Hard Rock, or Band, obviously.
Yeah.
My team was Babiri Sylveon. I expected the Crustle, and then I was Band Lax, and I was SD Laser Focus Haxorus. So yeah.
What does the laser focus specifically break through? I've never seen that on Haxorus.
Corviknight. Okay. This team is for Corviknight.
Got it.
It does both.
Yeah, this team lures like the hell out of Corviknight. So
interesting. So Swords Dance close combat doesn't beat Corviknight. You need that laser focus, or at least taunt.
Yeah.
Well, it runs Iron Defense.
Yeah. So you can taunt it, but like, if they click Iron Head turn 1, then you don't have time to boost past them.
Like it does too much damage too quick before you can.
Yeah, before you can OHKO. And also, I wasn't close combat. I was Outrage.
Huh.
Was Outrage your only attack?
No, I was Outrage EQ.
Got it. I'm gonna play the replay. So yeah, the still alive into the not nicknamed Sylveon.
Yeah, I didn't.
Still alive because it has Sturdy.
Yeah, dude, I think it's so.
I don't think about my nicknames very hard. I like the song, so I named it Still Alive.
Dude.
Shelf matching twice was a bad play.
Why?
Because +2 killed anyway.
Not versus Max, and there was no chance you weren't clicking protect.
Yeah, but like if I had, like for example, if I had quick attack, Sylveon, like let me calculate this.
Yeah, it's more likely that like I was pretty confident you didn't have quick attack, and even if you I was pretty confident you didn't have quick attack, and protect always runs Yon, Yon always runs protect. Like
Yeah.
if you have protect, you're gonna click it.
Yeah, Rock Wrecker +2 does do 117 to 138.
Versus Max.
That's 200 defense bold and max HP. Max, it does 110 to 130.
I'm also not adamant, and I have like 140 attack, I think.
Oh, that is crackhead. Never mind. What?
Yeah,
Were you Jolly?
No.
Ew.
I was impish.
Oh, okay.
I told you I was couched for Haxorus. I live a band Iron Tail.
Yeah. Yeah. This is only 50%, so it makes sense that you smashed again. But yeah,
because
When I
if you
saw
were
that Lum-
like a fairly bulky Sylveon, then I had a coin flip to kill you.
After this game, I was
Wait,
unironically terrified.
Yeah,
like,
dude, you were
and
like,
now I'm
no.
down 0-2. I'm down 0-2. Tiebreak is 1-1, and like, I was predicted to win this, and I have people from like private rooms joining. I've got Landon joining. Robin is using Flash Wall in the 1v1 room to like post this everywhere. Like,
yeah,
So
dude,
good.
that was a lot of pressure. Like,
yeah, it was rough.
This is gonna hurt now.
And in Barrascuta's chat, Ecstatic was like, and he did like the frustrated face. I was like, oh god.
dang.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, dude, when I was in the private group chat, I was like, because again, I like when I came back, I don't know, I still know very little about Sword and Shield. So like whenever I see something like that, I thought that was like the hypest thing ever, and I was like, dude, Loveberry Crustle, what? And other people were just like, LRXC, like it's not rare, and I was still popping off. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. I see Mono Blue versus.
Oh, this team has a
Dude,
fun
I'm so
story.
I'm so tilted. I'm
Okay.
so tilted on this dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go over what I was thinking, right? So,
Yeah.
I
my Haxorus this time around was Choice Scarfed. So that's going to beat Chandelure and Darmanitan. But for whatever reason, I didn't think it'd beat Darmanitan. So at this point in time, I was just kind of terrified that I lost to Ban Darmanitan or Scarf Darmanitan. Because my Mimikyu is Charm Mimikyu without Toxic.
Wow.
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
I
Wait, it
accidentally
didn't-
took off Toxic when copying it. So it's Rest, Charm, and what's that?
Taunt.
And Taunt. Yeah, Rest, Charm, Taunt.
Wait, Mimikyu gets taunt?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so it didn't have Toxic on it.
And it usually
And
does.
the reason I brought this team is because I built for Boat, but obviously my teams weren't well. So I asked Crucify, I was like, oh, what do you think I should bring? Like, is there a specific team that you would suggest? And he goes, the sex line never fails. And the joke behind that is he had named this team the sex line. And he brought it versus Zio and then like spammed, oh, the sex line never fails. So I just like changed the order a little bit, and apparently took Toxic off of Mimikyu, and brought it. So Rotom is Choice Specs. So that beats Primarina, and it beats Chandelure, and then Mimikyu looks like pretty good here. To beat.
What do you mean pretty good? If you had Toxic, you would have clicked it.
Well, yeah, it would have been Darmanitan, but actually Haxorus was a better click. Anyway.
Wait, why without Toxic wouldn't it have beat Darmanitan?
That's just crit bait.
Oh, okay.
Because
Darmanitan.
without Toxic, you can't kill him.
Yeah, Darmanitan is choice band and has like 16 chances to crit Icicle Crash.
And flinch, I
Or
guess.
flinch on a rest.
Yeah,
It'll,
or flinch.
it'll
like,
definitely flinch.
Yeah.
So it,
Yeah, so my in this case I was very confident that this was Charm Q. I had no doubt in my mind. I didn't really know the Rotom set. I thought it could be a lot of things. The one most like prominent in my head was Life Orb Electro Web because I
What?
knew Waylaid really I know that Waylaid really likes that set.
Interesting.
yeah, that's an ecstatic set, but that's pretty cool.
Oh, I have
And
ran into
then-
that when facing Ecstatic on ladder. I was like, whoa, I've never seen that.
And then Haxorus could be a couple different things, but I did think it was choice. I really didn't like my matchup in this situation because I didn't know if the Rotom was Scarf. I like the Rotom item was hard to read here. I didn't know if the Rotom was Scarf. I didn't know if the Haxorus was Scarf, and I was banned Darm. So I really didn't want to click that. Like
Yeah.
if either of those was a Scarf, I thought that's probably what he's going.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that Mimikyu looks like a 3-0.
And also, doesn't defensive Rotom take down the Darmanitan?
That too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just Willow Key. Primarina wasn't really an option.
what?
I-
Marina was pretty good.
Okay, well, it was okay here, but Chandelure was better because it's a Mimilure. This is a stable team that he uses Chandelure that is text to beat Mimikyu.
And-
Dude, he teched
Overworked.
Chandelure in Gen 5 too.
Yeah, no, so I mean, I have a Mimilure team versus a Mimikyu. I'm gonna take the lure.
Yeah, Mimikyu here, if I was choice banned, looks unbearably good. Like,
Yeah.
it just looks like it wins.
And with Woodhammer to hit the Primarina, like.
hmm
So
And then
I'm
it
gonna
gets
play.
Drain Punch.
It does? Oh, is that for Darmanitan?
hmm
Drain Punch? Drain Punch, yeah, Drain Punch is used to give yourself like the best odds to kill. It's not a guarantee.
Thank goodness this thing is gone. Okay, I'm gonna play the replay. See what happens. 5 Luke, boat. Yeah, Balloon
Dude, 5 Luke having a
Chandelure.
trophy. 5 Luke having a trophy would be so epic.
And then yeah, I went Rotom. I was choice specs to beat Primarina.
Yeah, interesting. So,
I just prayed that he wasn't going Darmanitan.
so why the Balloon
Darm was a
Chandelure?
hard click for me, bro.
Darm was the hard click.
Darm was a really hard click because I knew that you were Charm. You could have been defensive Rotom. You could have been Scarf Hacks.
yeah.
It was a really hard
So
click.
Darmanitan beat this.
It
Yeah.
did, but it could have been Scarf Rotom.
If I was
Yeah.
Scarfed, he would have lost.
Yeah.
Plus, it doesn't beat Haxorus, and it doesn't beat Mimikyu.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely tough.
I would have had to read exactly that it is Specs Rotom.
Oh, game 4. Oh my god, you got
I
so much
fucking
shit
hate
for
this
this
game.
one.
I do not want to watch this game. Let's skip this one.
No, we have to.
We're
This
gonna look
game-
at it. All right, controlled. Okay.
This game, for whatever reason, alright, I was like,
Oh, is that the same
was-
team?
yeah.
It is.
Same team
Wow.
as game 1, right? Super weak to Excadrill. And I was like, the right play here, right? Incin looks like super duper obvious, because I have to beat Excadrill somehow. And hey, it just happens to beat Whimsicott as well.
Unless
so
it's
I had
Huckleberry,
Mimikyu
right?
clicked.
Or no, Dark type Prankster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Mimikyu clicked, loading up on this team, and then I was like, actually, I don't think that Boat is going to make the hard pick and go Gudra here, because Gudra loses to Crustle and to Mimikyu. And I expected him to click Excadrill.
Yeah. Because
And so I
Excadrill
went-
usually beats. Like, it doesn't Excadrill usually beat Incineroar anyway? Or is it
No.
kind of.
Life Orb, if I'm like not bulky, it has a chance to kill.
Yeah.
Excadrill is not a good instant counter.
It's not, but
Yeah, okay.
but like you can technically beat it.
So Gudra was
Yeah.
the only answer to Incineroar, I guess? Kind of.
But
Yeah.
it's a hard pick. Like,
Gudra's a hard click here. I thought that he was going Crustle because he went Instant last. Like it's the same situation as last time, where I have Instant or what I have Excadrill versus a team really weak to Excadrill plus a Instant counter. I thought that he would switch it up, and I thought that because I clicked the Primarina last time, that would scare him towards that would scare him towards picking the thing that beats Excadrill.
Yeah, and
Which is
this game
the
for me.
Incineroar.
Yeah, this was a close your eyes and pray moment. Like,
For both of us, yeah.
Interesting.
It was a tough matchup. It's just a 50-50, but like it was a
Yeah,
hard.
it was a 50-50.
Yeah, and you can always make it seem like it's more than a 50-50, and that can like psych you out.
Yeah, I was Life Orb in this game on Excadrill, so I wasn't even worried about like ultra defensive Crustal sets because I had Steel Beam, so
Cool.
it was just a coin flip between Instant and Crustal.
I'm gonna play the replay. Yep. Incineroar. Dig.
Because it digs.
Still don't tread on me because I don't change my set.
I Ironhead because I know I don't kill, so I hope for the flinch. Maybe
Yeah.
I can like.
Yeah, okay, now here's the
Moments.
thing. Everyone was like, why didn't you Earthquake? Explain why you didn't Earthquake.
Because it didn't kill.
It didn't kill.
I guess-
It's
I
either
get-
you pray for a crit or you pray for a flinch.
and
Yeah.
flinch is more likely.
Yeah, but wait
Like,
a second. That's people assuming that you weren't Life Orb. Never mind. I think a lot of people didn't know you were Life Orb because people were like, "Why didn't you click Earthquake? It's much more likely to crit than get a bunch of flinches in a row."
No,
Yeah.
but like Life Orb literally showed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Now I realize that, but I think I was in the
I
same
think
camp.
I deleted the team, but I mean I can show the calc now. Like versus 0-0 Incineroar.
I was
if you guys,
I
when
know,
you guys
I
send
know
me
you
the
weren't.
calcs,
I know you
I'll
weren't
put them in the video.
0-0. I know you weren't 0-0, but like if you were 0-0, it was still a coin flip to kill, and you obviously had bulk.
Yeah, because
That's
Waylaid,
my
you were
joke.
like, huh? You were like, huh? GG, and Boat was like, had to play for flinch. I don't KO.
At this point, I was just
That's
like,
not strictly true, you said.
yeah.
That's not strictly true. Fuck you. You're so bulky.
To be fair, I didn't really calc it. I just kind of like assumed, like I don't know. I was like, oh, he probably KOs.
Like- Like he's bulky enough such that if I get the crit here, or if I get the flinch here with Ironhead, it is still a roll to kill him.
yeah, I was max defense.
Max HP or just max defense?
No, just like 48 HP.
Yeah. Okay. Ironhead into Earthquake is a roll.
Yeah.
That's how bulky. Because I'm not adamant.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
wow.
I was adamant. Never mind. No, you're right.
Were you
All right.
224 attack?
222. I
What?
think.
That's not divisible by 4. So that's just a waste of 2 EVs.
I said 220. Oh, did I say 222? Whoops.
Yeah.
I deleted the team. So,
Got it. We're gonna go to game 5.
Oh, game 5, my
Big game.
matchup left.
dude, this matchup was such dog shit.
Okay, so if you look at my team, right? This team, it was built by Crucify, but like it might as well have been built by me because these are the mons that I spam like all the time. I spam Sylveon, I spam Corviknight, and I spam the shit out of SD at Haxorus.
Is this Babiri Sylveon?
I don't remember. Let me check.
What Corviknight set do you spam?
This is Citrus Bear Iron Defense. It is not Babiri, it is Pixie Plate.
Interesting. Not that it mattered in this matchup.
I regret everything. I regret bringing this team so much, dude.
So, Boat's team right here, like looking at it, my low tick, my low tick's pretty bad. But I know that that Whimsicott, like it is hard as hell to click Whimsicott into Corviknight and Sylveon, and Haxorus. Like I could have Poison Jab, Sylveon just wins, and he was Mental Herb, but if he wasn't, then Corviknight could win.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty nasty. And I remember that after our final series, he had told me that some of his picks he picked because they had a chance to beat everything.
Got it.
So like Whimsicott had a chance to lose to everything. So I assumed he wasn't gonna pick it.
Yeah, but Whimsicott couldn't Whimsicott still have beaten like Haxorus and Corviknight, but I guess just not
Yeah.
the Sylveon?
yeah. But
It
the
would've.
thing is, like, Whimsicott is a damn near impossible click here because it loses to the most common Haxorus set. It loses to the
Both of
most
them,
common
actually.
Corviknight. What?
It loses to both of the most common Haxorus sets.
Yeah, it loses to both. It
Which
loses
are
to
what?
The two most common Haxorus sets. It loses to every Sylveon set, and it loses to most Corviknights.
What are the two most common Haxor sets? SD, Taunt, and
Band and
Scarf?
Scarf.
Band and
Oh,
Scarf.
Band and Scarf, okay.
Both were in Poison Jab,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
not cube. Yeah.
And so like Whimsicott, like to click that would have been like me game 5 of our final series where I clicked Whimsicott. Like it's a horrible pick, but like you have to click it, and like it hurts your heart to click.
Yeah. I was very much considering him as Scarf because I just looking at him, I'm like, his team is so slow,
Yeah.
and it loses to Cinderace if it's not Scarf.
But it
And
actually
I spam the shit out of Cinderace. Like,
That's the thing, though. Sometimes I feel like if
wait,
you
did I
bring
mute myself? No, I didn't.
if you bring
Like he
teams-
spams these 3 mons, I spam Cinderace, I spam Gudra, and I spam like Darm.
yeah,
So I don't understand why he would bring a team 3-0'd by Cinderace.
But Haxorus actually beat Cinderace.
It did in this case because you had Taunt.
oh,
but
you
I'm-
taunt on the sub, and then
Yeah, and then I just blitz twice
Well,
and lose.
Yeah. Turn 1 you have to Earthquake, because you don't know if they're banned or not.
yeah,
And then turn 2 you taunt after the sub, and then reversal is like 40 base power, and blitz does like 10 damage.
10.
Not actually. It's like
It's
maybe
just
30.
not.
It
It's
does
just not a
nothing,
lot.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm really afraid that he is Scarf. I make a really passive click. This is a bad click, but I go Milotic because I'm worried about Haxorus, which still lost, by the way, because Mold Breaker. And then I choke even further and I clicked Protect rather than playing for the Scald Burn.
Milotic is a super weird pick because
It was a
Like,
really
at
bad
this
pick.
point-
You can just say it's bad.
So
He
wait,
has to
Waylaid,
pray
why did
that,
you go Haxorus?
well, my Haxorus, if it's Scarfed, right, it 3-0s. It beats Sylveon, or Whimsicott, it beats Cinderace, and it beats Milotic. But Milotic, you have some counterplay. So you can Scald Burn turn 1, and then it doesn't actually.
I hope for Scald
you.
Burn.
Well, I mean, 30% chance to win is not bad.
I reckon
So-
that even if I got the Scald Burn, you could go to +6 and crit and probably still KO.
But if I'm Scarfed, then
Yeah.
SD beats Milotic every day. But yeah, SD Haxorus is actually really good versus Boat. It beats Cinderace, it beats Band Darm, it beats Darm Unova,
Scarf Darn too. Oh wait, okay, never mind. Okay.
and it beats Gudra.
So was this
So-
so Whimsicott had to be the pick into this?
Yeah,
Yep.
Got it.
clicking Whimsicott into Corviknight Sylveon is ass.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been if
Sylvia
you
or-
were predicting this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, look at like his team Scarf Haxorus.
I guess
Scarf
yeah.
Haxorus is
here's the
really good
thing.
here.
Honestly, I think those kind of teams are good when like you think like they're supposed to have this because they need to beat this thing, but then that's if they don't, that's exactly what'll mess up someone else. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the hardest 1v1 teams to beat are the ones that are ambiguous on preview.
And like
Yeah.
my team is like, this is not necessarily like the most top quality team. It's just like Dragon Fairy Steel that Crucified threw together and gave to me and was like, have fun, bud.
Yeah.
But like I liked these mons, so I brought it, and then I was like really happy after I brought it.
Well, obviously, you're happy after you won.
But like from preview, like I don't know if it showed me as going down at all on the timer, but I literally like I saw the matchup, I clicked Haxorus, I waited like 20 seconds, and I clicked timer.
really?
Like I was feeling it.
So you clicked Haxorus pretty quick.
Yeah.
Haxorus was the only click here.
Explain Italian
Okay.
John Wick.
Well, sometimes when you don't make your own teams, you get other people's nicknames on them. So I didn't nickname it that, but I didn't want to change Crucify's nickname. So
Yeah, because you want to
Oh,
rep it.
I named my Lotic Snake because it's a snake.
I know. I figured.
This Corviknight is super duper crackhead. I am jolly Corviknight.
Why?
What?
It's it's so weird, dude. It's like
Except for like Mandibuzz.
No, it's for other Corviknights. I've got Taunt on Haxorus for Mandibuzz. Oh wait, I
And-
have Sylveon for Mandibuzz.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, the Corviknight, it's jolly for other Corviknights because this isn't Laser Focus. This is Taunt Haxorus,
Yeah,
which is like pretty iffy versus Corviknight.
got it.
But yeah,
That was a really good series watching it. Like, you can't ask for anything better than the final match goes into tie breaks, that it's the third tiebreaker match after Ecstatic beat GGO. No, wait. Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Yeah. It was the third tiebreaker match up to game 5 and a reverse 3-0 with the play that everyone freaked out about, which was Swords Dance on the Protect, which was the play anyway, but like it felt like a huge like prediction thing, and that's what made it like super cool.
Swords Dance made like a little bit of sense. I don't know. I was kind of like Boat there, and I forgot about Mold Breaker being Marvel Scale anyway.
Yeah, I should have just played for this. I needed to play for Scaldburn,
But
especially since you weren't laser focused like that one.
Oh wait, did you
SG
forget
wins
about the
anyway.
Mold Breaker Boat?
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'll protect.
on the Scarfed, which like
Yeah.
doesn't hurt, but
Yeah. I
but
understand. If this Haxorus got burned, could it have still have won if it set up more Swords Dances, or was it just over then?
I could have
You could have won.
like let me calc this real quick.
What are your other
Hax-
two moves on the Milotic? Is it like Recover and then Mirror Coat or something?
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, plus 4 burned Haxorus. How do I factor in burn status? Yeah, plus 4 burned Haxorus to 70 to 82.
Dang.
Really?
And Scald is doing a whole 23% max roll.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-hit KO after burn damage.
Could
Well,
Milotic
I can
recover?
alternate. I
Could
can
he
I can alternate recovers and protects to
and then
whittle you down.
Confusion.
I mean, yeah, I was planning on SDing up to plus 6 if I got burned.
Yeah, I just check if +6 KOs.
Plus 6 has a 62.5% chance to KO
Interesting.
after burn damage, which is not bad.
Wait,
But,
what spread are you using?
max HP 224 bold,
Okay.
which is like as bulky as they come.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for coming on and talking about the match. Very, very cool, and can give a lot of people insight. If you guys want to sign off.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. This is your video, bro. We don't have to do the sign off for you.
Well, I just made you do it, so see you guys.
Happy birthday.